does that star-spangled banner yet wave? O'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Darren Williams is back. It's good to see him healthy again, ready to go.
Well, they lost a bit off their fastball when he was on the sideline with that injury, guys. Things really started to unravel for him shortly after he got hurt, and they couldn't quite piece it back together.
Yeah, and it wasn't just in their playing ability, Clark. It was their energy level, their attitude. You could see they lost a big part of their soul as a team. So now that he's back, it's going to be interesting to see how long it takes for this club to get back in the groove.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. And there's Money. And there's Gordon. And it's Lowe in at the 5. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. The shot's good for Money. And Brooklyn has possession. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that result was no surprise, Clark, because they played very loose with the ball that night.
Yeah, they were carefree. Footloose and fancy-free with the ball doesn't get it done. And how often do we see it, Steve? The team that loses the turnover battle loses the game.
Brooklyn with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, that was very sloppy in that first matchup. It was a poorly played game, and it turned into a blowout because they continued to turn the ball over, and they didn't execute offensively.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Williams kicks to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Here's Teletovic, and it's rejected. Oladipo, the pass to Money. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here is Williams. He has 5. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Low the pass to Oladipo. Harkless kicks to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot clock at 6. Anderson with the block.
Not really the start they wanted. They missed 3 of their first 4 shots from the field.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. No good from outside.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Out of bounds, Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
And here we can check out the story on Mo Harkless. You see some nice numbers from him over his past month. He's getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
The shot's good for Money. Here's Williams, averaging 19 points per contest. Let's now go to Doris Burke over across the way, who spoke with Lionel Hollins, and Doris, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, I spoke to him about the game plan coming into this matchup and addressed the quality shot blocking they'll have to overcome. He said, listen, that can be a factor, psychologically as well as physically. The key for us is just to play unselfishly. Draw the help, kick to the open man. If we execute our offense, we'll be fine. Guys?
And Doris, as always, thank you. So, Steve, do you agree with Coach's game plan here, given how tough the D is that they're going to go up against?
Yeah, I do. I mean, a huge part of your game plan has to be focused on their D. And I think he's right to put that much emphasis on it.
Yeah, I agree with you guys because they are that good defensively. So you've got to worry about that and game plan for that. And then trust that your guys will execute what needs to be done.
Here's Plumlee, and he uses the glass on the layup. Plumlee's got his first points of the night.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Johnson. The shot will not go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Money, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Here's Teletovic following the bucket by Orlando. It's Williams with the drive, and Harkless pulls it down.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Anderson with the ball, guarded now by Harkless. It's Anderson with the drive. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Pass to Lowe. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Nets trail by 3. Knocked loose. And now Orlando on the break. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the Magic pick up 2 to end the run. Shot's good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Johnson against Oladipo. With the shot. And Mo Harkless, the basket, on the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They set the pick. It's Williams with the drive. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. Number 1, the Magic.
Yeah, what a month they've had defensively. They really get after it at that end of the floor.
Johnson against Oladipo. And the pass to Money, expanding his range. Shot's good. 13 points in the game.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Guys, listen, you know what we have to do. From this point on, we have to run the offense through our best.
Well, a chance to check out Joe Johnson here. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. 12th in scoring. He's been locked in from behind the arc, guys. He's in the top 20 in the NBA in three-point field goal percentage.
And I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston. And the shot is good.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Here's Williams. 8-point game from 13. Here's Plumlee. They get it back. And he gets the bucket.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
And so here's Orlando. Gordon, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
Yeah, it sure has, Clark. I mean, with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Again, Williams missing.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And there's the rejection. Another shot. Rebounded by the Nets.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And Anderson gets it to go.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Oladipo with a screen on Williams. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here's Williams. He's got 7. They get a hand on it. All by himself. Here's Money. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Here's Williams. The Magic getting the bucket. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they're trying to play fast and trying to put the defense on their heels.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And a new group in for the Nets. Lopez, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Korosov comes in for Anderson. Jarrett Jack is checked in for Johnson. And it's Teague for Williams. Magic leading by 9. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Harris passes to Money. To the inside. That's tipped. It's stolen by Teague. Outside Jack. Lopez sets a screen for Jack, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The Nets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Plumlee with it. 23 points his last outing. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Jack inside the line. Outside Teague. And there's the feed to Jack. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Magic leading by 8. Fournier dishes to Harkless. Pass to Fournier. Doubled by Jack. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Harkless. Dishes to Fry. And he banks in the layup.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile.
Hey, guys, listen up. On defense, I want to clog the paint. They have to see 5 guys in the paint. If your teammate gets beat off the dribble, you have to be there to help. No.
A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Orlando. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. Checking out Brooklyn, just way behind.
Checking out Brooklyn, they've really struggled much the same way they did a year ago. It just hasn't gotten much better for them.
Clark, for me, they didn't show a whole lot of fight when the tide turned against them. And that's what the NBA is all about. It's about getting off the mat because adversity is going to hit every single team. It's always how you respond that's important.
Here's Money following the basket by Brook Lopez. And he gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by 10.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Now here's Teague. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Money. T covering.
The offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And Jack, here we go. Shot's good. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Teague on the double team. Down low. Here's Fry. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, they had a pretty good grasp of the game plan coming into this one. That's been very apparent.
And anytime a team gets a double-digit lead in the first quarter, Steve, you could be headed for blowout city.
Teague, and the layup's good off the glass. Teague's got his first bucket in this one. For the Orlando Magic, they've come in off a good outing against Boston.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
And the basket by Harris.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Shot by Jack. Wide open. Trying to answer back. But that three is off the mark.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Well, with this soft D, they're allowing them to shoot a very high percentage from the field so far.
Yeah, and they're just not offering any resistance, not making anything difficult for them, and they're able to kind of do whatever they want to do.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
So it's Orlando now. 13-point lead. Inside. Plumlee with the steal. And Jack, here we go. A nice shot by Teague.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Money. Here's O'Quinn. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 11. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Coming up next Monday, January 18th, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks take on James Harden and the Houston Rockets. Live from Houston. Make sure to catch it.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Changes. Plumlee comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Marcus Teague. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Gordon's checked in for Fry. Harkless comes in for Harris. Fournier's checked in for Oladipo. And Money subbed in for Payton. On the court for Orlando, Money, he's in at the point. Gordon out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Harkless in at the three. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Celtics put on a show. He had 61 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much. Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, one or two more of those and this lead will be double digits.
O'Quinn can't hit. Nets trailed by 9. And Karasov kicks to Williams. Pass to Jack. Lopez sets a screen for Jack. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Money. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Knocks it loose. Now here's Williams. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find some, you're right. Here's Money. He's got 17.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Williams attacking.
Take a look at what Williams has done. He's got 11 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the pass. His head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
The Nets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And both free throws good for Williams. Orlando leading by 10. Money passes to Gordon. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Gordon.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And Williams, here we go. Blocked. And he recovers it. Comes up empty down low.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Money passes to Gordon. He kicks it to Harkless. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Now they've gotten something out of just about every possession, and their defense has been just as good. Masterful performance across the board.
And don't forget, on the road, too.
It's Williams with the drive and blocked.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Here's Money. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside Jack. Left side Williams. Shot off the pick. And the jumper falls for him. Williams has got 15 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
There's the pick. Here's Money, and he comes off the screen and slams it through. Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Here's Karasov, defended by Harkless. And Jack kicks to Lopez. It's stolen. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Magic out in front, up by 15. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to exploit. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving and letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. I sort of lucked into a lot of assists that way.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. You all get a huge pat on the back for the defense you're playing. Whatever approach they've used, we've stopped. Tremendous determination on D. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Just a fantastic game for Money. 22 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. Jaron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Plumlee out there with Mirza Teletovic. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Nets trail by 13. Kicks to Johnson. Puts up the baby hook. Outside Williams. Johnson outside. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 7 points for Joe Johnson. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Money passes to Gordon.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Feeds it to Williams. Johnson against Oladipo. Left side Williams. He dishes it to Teletovic. The kick out to Anderson. Teletovic passes to Anderson. He feeds it to Johnson. Outside Williams. Plumlee sets the pick for Williams to the paint. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Plumlee.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Money off target with his 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Anderson dishes to Teletovic. Oladipo against Johnson. And here is Williams. 15 points in the game. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Williams. And Anderson has it in the corner. Johnson outside. It's Williams with the drive. There's the dish to Teletovic. This one for 3. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Johnson.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Hey, guys, tempo, 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 all right? We have to get out in transition. Leak out if you want to, but key is we have to get fast break points.
And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
Well, all you have to do is point to his name at the top of the list. What a season it's been for him. He's been amazing.
Orlando leading by 10. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And he can't jam it through. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
I tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
The Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pulls it up. Here's Gordon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Passes to Williams. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Beyond the arc. Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got 14.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
And now Orlando on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game. It's a deflating play for your morale.
I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points. Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Nets trail by 16. Outside Williams. They set the screen on the wing. Johnson. There's the pass to Teletovic. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. The tray. Orlando grabs the miss. Gordon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Shoots a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Williams kicks to Anderson. Into Johnson. The jump hook. Bank shot. No good. Magic leading by 19. Here's Money. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Money. Here we go, all alone.
Oh! Flying through the air.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop. For Brooklyn, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Williams passes to Teletovic. That one's off, still out of sync.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Nets. Marcus Teague has come in for Williams. So for the Magic, Fry comes in for Gordon, and Harris subbed in for Harkless. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Teague dishes to Lopez. They need this one, and the layup good by Teague. Teague's got his third bucket of the night.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Magic leading by 22. To the inside. Plumlee with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Jacks are running, tipped away, and stolen by Fry. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
Great job capitalizing on that steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Exactly how it should be done after a turnover.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, guys, the head athletic trainer for Brooklyn let me know the status. The news is not good at all. It looks like a broken ankle with additional injury to the surrounding connective tissue. If he were to miss significant time, it would really hurt this team that depends on him for so many things. Guys, time will tell.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
Well, knowing him, Kevin, I'll bet he can put it behind him as quickly as possible.
Let's hope so, Steve. I know everybody's looking forward to seeing him back out there.
Harris misses.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
And it's Johnson that time on the assist by T. And 12 points for Johnson. Here's Money. He's got 34. From 11 feet away. Good ball movement here by the Magic. 6 to shoot. There's the pick from deep three-point range. The shot is off. The Nets go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And Jack kicks to Lopez. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous, stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Jack passes to Teague. Poked away. And here come the Magic again. Orlando with the fast break. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
The Magic making a switch here. Payton's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Ball going up court. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Evan Fournier is checked in for Orlando. And Jarrett Jack drops them both. Here's Money. Harris a screen on Teague. Off the pick. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
Misses the layup. Magic leading by 23. Here's Money. He's got 36. Kicks it to Fry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Fry's got 6 points.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
We've seen Teague playing a good game here. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And his free throws are only going in at about a 72% rate this season. Not a terrible number, but something that could definitely improve.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
Here's Money. Teague covering. There's the feed to Fournier. That 3 off the mark.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Outside check. Here's Teague. And he converts the layup. Teague's got 8 points in the quarter.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Magic leading by 21. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Fades away. And he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Money. Money's got 39.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Teague with the ball. He's got 12. Knocks it loose. And they're moving it up. And the basket by Payton. Payton's got his second bucket.
And the defense just lets him go there.
And once he hit the open floor, there was no looking back. Straight to the rack.
Pass to Graves. There's 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Teague. That's good. Teague's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
And he uses both hands to jam it in. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
Jack dishes to Teague. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez. And that one comes up a bit short. And the Magic shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. Payton kicks to Fournier. Passes it to Money. And it's Orlando with another.
Assisted by Evan Fournier.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jack. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Magic running away with it. And when we return...
Coming up next Monday night, January 18th, the Detroit Pistons take on Victor Oladipo and the Orlando Magic. Live from...
And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. So on the floor for Orlando, Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Payton. Williams kicks to Lopez. The fader. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And 12 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Money's checked in for Payton. Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They set the pick. Here's Cowens. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Williams kicks to Anderson. Shoots from the high post. The shot by Williams, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Money. Another miss by Orlando.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
It's deflected. And again, it's Brook Lopez. Here's Money. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line. That's on Darren Williams.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. Would have been a three-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play.
Shooting for Orlando. Money.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. A solo fast break. Pushing it up. Here's O'Quinn. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. O'Quinn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Quick hands on the steal. Quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
Outside Williams. Orlando grabs the miss. And again, Orlando running the court in transition. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
That's good.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Money. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And now Orlando on the break.
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He just couldn't resist, could he?
Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him. Lopez passes to Williams. The three. Another miss by Williams. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Johnson. Launches it. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. To the inside. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Another miss by Williams.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
From deep. And he nails the three. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Money. Money's got 49 points in the game. And Williams, here we go. Plumlee, no luck. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Money. He's guarded by Williams. Money. Brooklyn with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Williams kicks to Lopez. And that one's good. The Magic have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Money. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Darren Williams.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
The first free throw is good. Brooklyn making some changes. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Lopez. Karasov comes in for Johnson. And it's Teague in for Williams. And both free throws good for Anderson. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Money, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
They're simply living and dying from behind the arc in this second half. And I don't think that's the way to go here. They're trailing. The three-point shot can be used. They've got to balance it out.
Here's the screen. Here's O'Quinn. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anderson outside. Teague dishes to Anderson. From downtown, Orlando grabs the miss.
Very poor shot selection there, guys.
Orlando moving the ball around. Now the pass to Money. And Orlando again with the bucket.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
The net shooting in this game, 45%. Pick by Haywood. Shot from free throw range. Again, the net's for 2.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Here's Money. Teague covering. Low, the pass to Money. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The dive for the ball. And O'Quinn kicks to Fournier. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Karasov, no luck.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Now, here is Haywood. Second chance shot. The shot's good from Plumlee.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's the screen. Here's Money. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw good for Money. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. And here is Teague. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Money. Teague covering. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
Pass to Graves. Dishes it to Haywood. Kicks it to Karasov. From the arc. The shot no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Money passes to Lowe.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And the Nets miss again. Well, Orlando shooting so well, the offensive execution has been brilliant, 66% from the field.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be.
That's the way to make the free ones count.
This is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
Now they're on the brink of sweeping the season series with this club. Once they polish off this win, there's just one more to go.
And it's not a short series either, Steve. It's a 4-gamer. How much do you think they'll be looking forward to that 4th game? I'm guessing a lot.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Money. And a big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving and finding guys when they would flash open. Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Haywood with a screen on Peyton. Teague dishes to Haywood. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Harkless. He used that pick to get in close.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
And he gets it to go. Teague with the ball. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
Sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team's capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.
Last game, we really struggled getting production out of the pick and roll. So we're going to work it today. Same as always. A solid screen and an aggressive roll to the basket. We run the pick and roll correctly, there's no way anybody can stop it. Now let's go. Now listen, this isn't college, this isn't Europe, this isn't the D-League, this is the NBA. And if you want to last in this league, you're going to have to do a lot more work than you did today. The players that stick around are the ones who work the hardest. So you better get after it next game, because your effort in practice today was unacceptable. Now get out of here before I really lose my temper.
Yo, remember back on the bully when cats used to harmonize like...